The match starts soon.
We're getting started here right now, guys. Here we go, round 101. It is going to be Team Denial Esports taking on Team Pink Damon, but turning down the music now. My music. There we go. Getting started here in 5 seconds. Obviously, switch is going to be thrown out on both sides, as is the usual buff that teams will throw. Opening up the map, let's see what else we're going to have for splits here. And as the teams are rolling out now, blue team looks like they're going to be sending their Ranger over to Henge, whereas red team will send their Necromancer on mine. And taking a look now, both teams going for a pretty similar split here, going to be sending their Guardians the main way up to keep, whereas the rest of their team fight will be taking the back way to go up around the back, get up on that ledge, and put their ranged people up on that ledge. But I do believe that red team did use a Shadow Refuge here. Lady Nagnag actually isn't, it just bugged the texture there for the time being, but they are all in stealth at the moment. I think Health actually scouted that temporarily, but they're all going to come in here now, jumping on Lord Hellswick, trying to deal a lot of damage to him now, as he does get hit by a lot of that, about third of health, 20% health. He does manage to avoid a lot of that, those are very well played indeed, as he gets away from that now, managing to survive that burst. Lady Nagnag now, the burst has turned against her as she retreats from this now, actually moving in here, trying to take out this healing spirit so they can't use that as effectively to res teammates. Good Sir Stello, all that was happening was taken down by Helseth and Dench over here, so he unfortunately is going to be knocked out, giving blue team the first advantage and the first kill in the match here. Looking up to keep though, the fight is moving once again back over to here as Helseth rejoins the fight. Let me jump onto his point of view here as he's throwing these marks down, and look, you're going to see this in just a second. The conditions on the red team is absolutely going to melt them in a second here. Lady Nagnag was just taken down there, so she's going to be knocked out here. Radom as well is about to get hit by it. Jumping over to Radom's point of view here as he does retreat, and I think red team is now choosing to back themselves out of this point a little bit. They do actually no cancel it. They are going to have Yellow Key Guardians still in this fighting for this, and actually Helseth's getting pretty low here as he does take a hefty amount of conditions and burst here. Radom does look like he might be chasing him, and no, he does get turned around there unfortunately. They are going to be falling back from that, but Helseth is pretty low right now, so it is open. If red team overextend themselves, if that red team pushes themselves a little bit past the overextension, they might be able to kill them. But unfortunately for red team, because they have been so focused on this, they did lose mine point. Because the Ranger that had capped Henge in the beginning managed to sneak over to mine and capture that, but we are going to have contention for that now as Radom hangs back. Let me go over to Good Sir Stella's point of view now as he comes back up here. Actually has Hikes' sister and a Moa at the moment, but because he doesn't have any teammates with him, he's not able to capitalize it on he's able to capitalize it on it so much. I'm looking over here now. Good Sir Stello hikes his sister, coming in to try and knock him out. Pink Damon as well, trying to come in for the res here. Second, but Pink Damon gets bursted down, and Radom as hikes his sister tries to come in here with that, or comes in there with that burst, knocking out 3 members of the red team, and is going to really hurt them here, as blue team will more than likely take a 3 cap here in the beginning of this fight. Back over to mine though. The Ranger is holding this at the moment. Serbatosi opening up. Let's see what else we got going on here. We do have red team's Thief fighting it out right now.
Just like that.
As he's holding on to it at the moment. Denshi actually getting taken down here by Lady Nagnag. Lady Nagnag, probably one of the best thieves on EU at the moment. Taking him down here, trying to stop Tate from rezzing him as well as he tries to go in here. Lady Nagnag actually is going to be forced to fall back here a little bit as there is 2 people there, and unfortunately with the reses being available and Lady Nagnag not having the most downstate AoE damage is not going to be able to contest down players as much as he would like to. But moving it out on Tage here now along with Radom, where Tage is actually going to be falling back, and unfortunately with the light of warning they're not going to be able to pass that for the next couple seconds. So red team is forced to fall back here a little bit. And we also have Serbatosi. It's actually kind of surprising that they haven't gone for this yet. They are going to be moving in here now, trying to take out this mine point. Opening up, we also just have blue team take a boss. I think they took their own boss, I think, as well. But blue team now is moving into this, and red team responding appropriately. As they send more reinforcements over here to contest it a little bit better. Serbatosi taking a look at his point of view, playing that Spirit Ranger with that 1 signal removal that a lot of Rangers we see are playing now. Unfortunately getting stalled here for a second by the line of warding. A lot of conditions on him though, he's not going to be able to take that. A lot of conditions on both teams right now actually. I was just thinking take, and Yellow Key Guard actually getting a bulk of it. Is going to be cleansing a lot of that, using his shouts. I believe, actually cancel that, I'm not going to look at bills. But as he takes down Serbatosi here, it does look like red team does have the advantage here for the time being. Possibly might get this back as Serbatosi is down. And if they get him down, now would be the time to move on to that middle point and or other side point to possibly push them for the second cap that they need right now, because they are down at the moment with a 3 cap. 283 points to 59 points for the red team. But red team is finally going to be getting a capture point here in the middle. Oh, no, else is actually coming in now to contest it, with Denshi as well coming in here now, trying to stop all this, pretty much at this point just trying to stop red team from getting any and all points so they can extend their lead further. But going back over to the keep now, we do have 2 members of the red team pushing themselves over to that, but in Hikes' Cistern as well is over here. Now keep in mind, look at this right now. Hikes' Cistern extremely susceptible to just damage in general here because he's so squishy, really just a glass cannon here. So he's forced to retreat off of that, and Keep will be getting pretty much a free cap unless they get reinforcements here in favor of the red team. Taking a look back at the mine here, we do have some more fights going on over here. We have Denshi right now sitting on point. Good Sir Stello, or actually not Good Sir Stello. Yellow Cube Guardian taking a lot of damage right now, and he is in the Illusion of Life, which is going to expire momentarily here. He gets taken down. Tage now coming in, trying to get the stomp off on him, which will more than likely happen successfully, as he did have that stability there, stopping the knockback from happening as he comes in here now. We also have, with the red team's Necromancer, Pink Damon just holding himself strong at the moment here on this mine point. Holding off for the time being, Denshi as well. Denshi trying to contest it, just trying to take him out, but avoiding a lot of those conditions that Pink Damon would be throwing out. And unfortunately for Pink Damon, in just a second here, he is going to get taken out. Oh, and as he's off point as well, we'll more than likely see a delayed kill. Taking a look back over here at the henge, we have another fight brewing at the moment as Lady Nag Nag takes down Hike's sister at off point. Once again, is probably going to leave him there to bleed out. Hike's sister might miss himself onto the point in just a second, but we'll check in on what we got over here. Keep another decap, and we actually have a boss fight going. No, cancel that. We actually have some people fighting over here off the point. I think they were going for the boss, but instead decided against it. Taking a look at it right now, Good Sir Stello taking on Denshi at the moment. Actually, more than likely going to move this fight back up here to the keep, but blue team actually currently up at the moment at 419 points with 2 capture points. Red team down for the time being at 87 points with 1 capture point in their name. Back at the henge, it's actually fully in red team's control now, and red team's actually going to be grouping up to possibly to head themselves into the keep. Now we have the Necromancer coming from the mine point. I believe the Elementals was just taken out over here, but we do have the Thief. We do have the majority of blue red team's damage here, so they might be able to pull something off on Batosai, but they need to move quick because blue team is slowly closing in on victory here. Only about 50 points to go until they have this one in the bag. Boss is up as well, so blue team, if they are able to kill that, could speed themselves toward it even quicker. Looking here to Good Sir Stella right now. Lady Nag and Good Sir Stella just sort of passively awaiting their opportunity to engage at the moment as they push themselves around the back here. Actually, Good Sir Stella is actually going to go for that boss now as he moves himself over there. Gonna look at that now. No, this is a bit indecisive as the team fight over here in mid has actually begun right now. Taking a look at Tage's point of view, see how he's bunkering a lot of these conditions that are coming out right now. Holding on to it for the time being as well with Sir Batosai, and I believe one of the blue team's elementals, Denshi, has fallen back there as well. Possibly because they just want to secure any and all points, possibly even deny the third point for the red team here as they move themselves over to it. Tage taking a lot of damage right now. Hasn't popped that Meridian Focus yet, so he still does have that available. In addition to the Virtue of Resolve, which I believe is going to cleanse 3 conditions, going in for the moment, getting that stomp off on Pink Damon, knocking him out. And with that, actually, is going to end the game there. Denali Esports will be taking that one as well. So congrats, Denali Esports.